What is going on, you guys? This is Spinal Warrior Cosplay, and I just wanted to give you guys an update because it's been a very long time. I've been very busy training for competitions coming up and family events, and I've been extremely busy. But I wanted to give you guys an update because I have been working on the Whirl cosplay at the same time that I've been doing all of this. So one of the first updates I want to give you is my helmet. In my design, my original design, my character is wearing a helmet that is supposed to be like gold, or in this case, it is it's like a steel or something like that that has been gold plated. So you're going to see when I show you the helmet that there are some places that are like silvery metallic underneath. It's because I went for the look of it's not completely gold, it is just gold plated. So here's, I'm going to put it on and show you guys. So this is the helmet, and for eagle-eyed comic book fans and superhero movie fans, you'll probably recognize this as the base design underneath all the gold is actually the helmet worn by Thor in Thor Ragnarok when he has short hair and he's about to fight the Hulk. See, here's the fins. And I did a primer coat of gunmetal. It's a gunmetal primer and paint. And then on top of that, I spray painted gold, flat gold. And so as I said, the helmet that I'm going for now, originally in my design, it was going to be just gold, right? Just gold. But the way the helmet came out when I started spray painting it, it started running in some places. Some of it kind of like it's scraped off a little bit. So I decided to switch it up, and instead of it just being gold, for it to be gold plated, quote unquote, gold plated. So right there, and a little bit on the fins here as well. There's some places that did not come out as I had hoped in terms of the gold of application. Here I wanted to be like some sort of a gun hit it and bounced off, and so left that mark right there, that print. So there's the helmet, and I will be posting at the end of this video. I'm going to post what it originally looked like when I got it, because when I got it, it was, you know, metallic silver with the fins with a little bit of like green on it, but I actually painted the fins and all the gunmetal spray paint. So basically the original design is what I was gonna go for, but you know, things happen. Now, another update that I want to give you guys. Sorry, I I had to grab it off screen. So another update I want to give you guys is I've added armor to the suit, kind of. It's not like a chest plate or anything like Batman-esque. But what I did add were bracers. And you're probably looking at this and thinking, that it doesn't look that great. You know, it's the seams are open right there, and yeah, it was not originally like this. It was not originally open like this. The seam. I miscalculated the opening on the wrist here, and so when I put it on, it kind of just popped open. But you see these right here? These are elastic gold straps that I'm using to basically keep it all together. And it actually adds a little bit of a something to the overall design. Now, I wanted to go for real. I don't want to say realism because superhero. I mean, it's superhero, but I wanted it to make sense. I didn't want to do something or have something that when you look at the characters, it's like, oh, well, I mean, he's just a superhero. Superheroes can do whatever they want. No, well, yes, they can, but I also wanted there to be just a little bit of, I'm going to use the word realism because I can't think of a better word. I wanted there to be a little bit of realism. I wanted the things that are on him to make sense. So on one side is clean, right? Obviously there's like different shades of gold, but that's only because I did a little bit of weathering on the end. That's on the entire bracer. But on this side, you'll notice there's a little bit of like silver and gunmetal streaking right there. And you're probably asking why I did that. Well, when you put it on, it's going to be on this side of the arm, right? So what I did, and when it comes to people with disabilities, especially ones that use wheelchairs, you know, when they're idle or when they're coasting, which is basically just, I do a big push and then I kind of just let it go and my body just continues to move forward, right? So when I'm coasting, my arms tend to stay at my side, which means there is possibility for things to scrape. And since I'm wearing bracers, I thought if I am to scrape on something on my arm while I'm being idle, most likely it's going to be the forearm right there in that area. So when I put my hand down, it does actually scrape on the on my rim, on my hand rims. So to have a little bit of realism, I put those scratches in there, to kind of simulate like, okay, if these braces were actually made of metal, this is probably what it would look like. And I did the same thing with the bracers that I did with the helmet, where they were going to be all just gold, but I thought that it would be cooler and the effect of the scraping would be a lot more visible and also visually eye-catching if I had a steel type material on the inside and just have it be gold plated. And over time and the use, the gold plating would scrape off or scratch off. So I thought that was really cool. But also, I wanted there. So I have gloves, right? I wear gloves on my costume. They're a gold color, just like those. But the thing is, when I wore the gloves, the long gloves, with just the bracer, the it's, you know, it was like a regular, really thin gold glove, and then boom, big thick bracer, right? It didn't make sense to me. It looked odd. So, one moment. On top of the glove, which I will put on right now. So these are the these are the gloves that go on top of the bodysuit, which I have. And I will be showing you that in the next video that I post up. Because this video is already running pretty long, and I want to talk as thoroughly as possible about everything, right? So these gloves are kind of finicky. They're a little bit smaller than I would like in terms of it's a tight squeeze on my hands. But at the same time, these do, in fact, fit like a glove, right? They fit me pretty damn well. And they're nice and snug, which is exactly what I want. So on top of this, and actually I'm going to grab my other bracer because the one that I showed you was for my other arm. So here's my other bracer. Same kind of weathering. What I did was I painted some like black and stuff on it, and then just wiped it off real quick. And what that did was it left it gold, but it gave it a darker color, right? So I'm gonna put the bracer on. See, I don't know why, but this looked just kind of odd to me, that, you know, my hand is really thin here, and then all of a sudden it just becomes really thick up here. It just looked odd to me. And look, I don't know if you'll be able to see that. I have the same kind of scuffing on my forearm right there that I did on the other arm, so they're even. So anyway, this just looked kind of odd to me, you know, thin hand, thicker bracer. So I found these really awesome fingerless gloves on Amazon that are antique gold, that are going to go, that go over the the gold glove. See, this to me looks a lot better. Like, it's not, is it perfect? No. But, I mean, this hides, to me, a lot better the disparity between the size of my hand and the thickness of this. To me, it just gives off a much cleaner look. And I have the other glove right here. So basically, this is what it's going to look like on both arms. And so there's a seam here on the bottom as well on both. But somehow this one opened up a lot worse. This one opened up a lot worse than this one. This one doesn't seem to have opened up as badly. But yeah, I'm gonna deal with it. I think that, you know, for a first upgrade on my suit, that this is actually pretty good. So I'm gonna leave it as is, and in any case, this glove right here, this one, it goes down and it stops like right here, basically. So where the seams opened up, there will be gold underneath that kind of sort of camouflages it, but so you can kind of see there's gold underneath it. So it kind of gives it a more seamless look in a way. I think it looks okay for a first go around. I am going to be upgrading these at a later date. So that's all I got for you guys right now. These bracers, new gloves, and my favorite part of this whole process has been the helmet. So to kind of just give you an idea of what these pieces look like together, this is what it looks like. I think this is a really cool look right here. So I'm going to be posting another video in a minute, talking about my new bodysuit, because the suit that you guys know is not, it's not even a real suit. What it is it's two compression pieces, a pair of compression pants and a compression shirt. But I wanted to upgrade those. I wanted to upgrade that to an actual suit, and I found something on Etsy and a couple of weeks ago, actually about a month ago, and I bought it, and I love it. And so I'm gonna be making a video about that in a little bit, and I'll probably post it by the end of the day. But at the latest by tomorrow. because I'm actually going to be going out of town this week, soon, on the 3rd. I'm going out of town. I'm competing. It's a first time we're going to be hosting an international para powerlifting event here in the States. I'm going to St. Louis, Missouri. But this is the first time we're going to be hosting a international event. It's going to count as an international event. So, I'm going to sign off now. And then from here, I'm going to make a video all about my bodysuit and a new special edition that I'm very excited to show you guys. So I'll see you guys in a minute.